Are you ready, baby?
Alright, and now let's do a prediction time for all non-Niner games this week. Let's get started with Thursday Night Football, which promises to revert back to what it was being last season as far as sucky games. You got the Redskins at the Giants. Giants have 4. Eli Manning, man. You were talking to me about Eli Manning last week. I'm still going to go with him, though, because it's the Redskins. And I think the Giants are actually poised to actually take the NFC East at this point because of everything else that's going on around, the Cowboys and the Eagles, and I just can't buy the Redskins, so I'm going Giants.
There comes a time in every man's life when he comes to a crossroads.
Why you got to be so dramatic?
Because I've hit that crossroads.
Okay.
That's why I have to be that dramatic.
Okay.
There are times in every man's life where he has to pick Eli Manning to win a fucking football game. Ladies and gentlemen, I've hit that crossroads. Eli Manning is everything on elite to me. He looks like he has severe developmental issues. He's got eyebrows that remind me of Sharpie drawn on somebody's face. He's an absolute toolbox when it comes to making decisions. And he's going to win the game this Sunday.
I don't think you like any Mannings.
Yeah, you're right. I don't like Noodle
I'm
Arm
trying to
either.
catch up to this.
All right.
So we're both on Giants, basically?
Bingo. Next
right.
game.
Next, we got Falcons at Cowboys. It's pretty much straight up. It's -1 on the Falcons, actually. It looks. So what do you got?
Okay, Falcons at Cowboys. Here's what I've got. If Matt Castle is the best quarterback on your roster and he's been on the roster for exactly 3 days before kickoff, I think Matt Ryan and company are going to win this one. I think it's going to end up being fling it down the field kind of game. And the way I got it figured, the Falcons, even with a less than average defense, pull it off.
Yeah, no, I think I agree. I mean, the Cowboys defense has done. I don't know how much credit I can give them for sort of making the Giants look really messy and making the Eagles are making themselves just look like crap. And maybe the Cowboys have helped a little bit in doing that, but I just don't think they have enough to stop Julio and Matt, Roddy White and Matt Ryan, and I think their offensive line has improved.
Don't sleep on Hankerson either.
Yep. So I'm going Falcons too. Next we got the Oakland Raiders at the Cleveland Browns. We got 3.5 on them. And so first week I picked the Raiders to win. They made me look real bad, and then last week I told them, look, I can't pick you guys after that, and they go out and beat the Ravens on a game winning. Of course they do that. So guess what? They haven't won a road game since 2013, I believe. I'm correct. I might be wrong. I don't know my whole Raiders history, but I'm pretty sure they didn't win a road game last week. So I'm not about to pick them this time. So I'm going Browns, whether it's Mansell or McCown. Doesn't matter.
Okay, well, the math on this one is really, really simple. Look, I'm a big believer in Carr. Raider fans out there, don't spit too much hate. The guy can ball. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Michael Crabtree is a lazy, entitlement-minded diva schmuck. And if I ever meet him in person, I'll be happy to deliver that message to his face while he wonders if he has a chipped nail. Now, as much as I would love to see a local team win this game, they're not going to do it. And the reason they're not going to do it is because the Browns have a legit defense.
They do.
And I don't think that the Raiders have the juice to play and win a game against a legit defense on the road. Give me the Browns.
Yeah. What do you think about the Bengals at the Ravens? Ravens 2.5.
Okay, Bengals at the Ravens. Well, look, John Harbaugh went out and said that the Bengals are the best team in the AFC. Tell you what I say. I say the Bengals have a legit defense, a great running game, and a better wide receiver than anybody in a Raven uniform. The Bengals aren't just going to win this one. They're going to run away with it.
It's desperation mode in Baltimore. I mean, they're 0-2, and this is a critical division game. But I see them going 0-3. I mean, I don't know how much they can bounce back from what they did in Oakland last week. And Bengals are rolling. I mean, Jeremy Hill's, he also has pressure to kind of bounce back from a fumble or two. I think he had last week. And you're right. Nobody can cover AJ Green on that Ravens defense. So I got the Bengals as well.
Awesome.
Then we got there's a couple of gimmies apparently this week. One of them being the Jacksonville Jaguars at the New England Patriots. We're getting 13.5. You think Tommy Boy is just going to have like a letdown game, or is he just still so angry he's going to go out and put like 40 on the Jags? I'm going to side with Tommy Boy just still being angry. And he's not going to care that it's the Jaguars. He's going for 40. So I'm taking the Patriots. I'm taking the points.
Okay, here's where I'm going with this one. Tom Brady isn't just going to go out and play hard against the Jags. He's going to give them the full-on anger bang. This is going to be that straight up, I'm hooking up with my ex-girlfriend and I'm going to make her pay. Yeah, this is going to be brutal. It's going to be unfriendly. It's going to be unsavory. If you get the opportunity to watch it, record it and watch it again if you're feeling bad.
Start all your Patriots on your fantasy team. All
look,
of them.
As much as I don't like Tom and friends for deflating balls and filming other people's practices, this game is not going to be a game. It's going to be a snuff film. Give me the Pats.
All right. Well, how do you feel about the Saints at the Panthers? Panthers are getting 3 points.
Saints at the Panthers. You know, there was a time when Drew Brees could just throw seam routes on a dime. Yeah. It didn't matter if he was about to be cut in half by 3 guys blowing through his marginal offensive line. Well, that time has passed. Brees is not the quarterback he used to be. Cam, as much as I hate to admit it because he's not my guy, is rising up. Give me the Panthers.
Yeah, you know, the Saints could get away with a lot of stuff, you know, all these years that Brees has been an elite quarterback, because he was sort of making you forget about just how mediocre their defense is. And now their defense continues to be just not good at all. And Brees is obviously not able to carry this team. He's got the shoulder thing. The Panthers can run the ball. They have a really good defense. And I'm starting Cam Newton over Drew Brees, actually, in my fantasy team. So... 3 points. Yeah, give me the Panthers. I'm down for that. You got the Philadelphia Eagles going over to the Jets. We're getting 2.5. I'll tell you what. When you have Ryan Fitzpatrick at quarterback, and he can look like an all-star because his line's just giving him all kinds of time and protecting him, and you're beating the Indianapolis Colts. Now, you can beat the Browns. That's fine, Dandy. But then you went to Indianapolis on prime time, and you beat the brains out of them with that defense and that offensive line. And Philadelphia's doing what? I got more. You have more rushing yards than DeMarco Murray last week, I think. I'm not sure. This is only 2.5. Give me this by a touchdown. This is Jets.
Okay, so I'm going to consult the Magic 8 Ball on this one. Okay. And the Magic 8 Ball says to me, the Jets suck, but they don't suck nearly as bad as the Philadelphia Eagles. Chip Kelly, quit now! The Chuck and Duck offense does not work. Give me the Jets.
All right, what about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Houston Texans, who are getting a full touchdown, 6.5?
Angry J.J. Watt equals the Texans bring it.
You got the Texans on that one.
Let's fire it up.
I got the Texans on. I don't know if I got them by a full touchdown. I mean, they still have Ryan Fitzpatrick. Ryan Mallett at quarterback, or Brian Hoyer, or whoever it is. Here's the key. If Arian Foster is back, I take the points. Otherwise, I think they still win, but they win about 3 points or so. So I might put some money on Tampa Bay for this one.
Okay.
We got what? The Chargers at the Minnesota Vikings, 2.5 on Minnesota. What do you got?
Okay, for me, it's a simple math. Give me the Chargers all day long. The Vikings suck.
It's interesting because we're finally going to disagree on this. I got Minnesota building up on, because I thought, when I rewatched the tape for the Niners, they looked better than they did stuff better than what the score showed, and they backed it up last week. They looked real good. I got San Diego back on the road this week after being on the road last week against the Bengals and coming up short. And I know Kerry here is going to hate the pick, but I got Minnesota on this one.
Fire away.
I'm sorry. Then we got, this is a really good, I'm actually looking forward to this one. I got the Pittsburgh Steelers at the San Luis Rams. Rams, what the hell are you doing? I mean, you beat the brains out of Seattle. You should have won by 10, and then you go and lose to the Redskins. I mean, I said last week I didn't think the Redskins would win a game all year. So now I'm all confused. So now Pittsburgh is, they beat the brains out of us, and they're going to travel to San Luis. San Luis, I don't know what to make of them. The line is actually Pittsburgh's favored by 1. I'm gonna give the edge to the home team, but I'm not even sure. I mean, don't quote me when you're trying to put money on this one. I'm gonna give the edge to the Rams. I just don't know where to go.
Well, I do know where to go, and I'm gonna tell you where to go, kids. Go to Pittsburgh. Because guess what? This offense is going to be the best offense in football when they get Martavius Bryant and Le'Veon Bell back. As much as it pains me to admit it, Ben Roethlisberger is going to get it done. The guy's a stud. And I think that Pittsburgh is going to win this game, and I think they're going to win it handily.
I really got to get creative with his nicknames like you do.
Yeah, exactly. I try.
Buffalo Bills at Miami Dolphins. Dolphins have 3 points on them. What do you got?
Buffalo Bills, Miami Dolphins, both have defense that I'm bullish on. But one of those defenses have Ndamukong Suh on it, and Ndamukong Suh's a scrub. He won't even listen to his own defensive coordinator. Ndamukong, do me a favor. Quit the NFL and go to the WWE. I will watch this game if I've got to drive to Buffalo to do it, and I'm going to cheer my tail off for Sexy Rexy's boys. Give me the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, you got to be impressed with the Bills. They put up a lot of fight with the Patriots last week, even though Tom was doing everything he could to just kind of put them away. The Dolphins they lost to the Jaguars. I mean, again, I picked the Jaguars to win Week 1.
Diego,
they look.
We could grab 4 or 5 guys from the web zone, 2 or 3 of you watching this game, get together, and we could probably put up 21 on the Jags. I'm just saying.
But the Dolphins didn't, though.
Right.
So I gotta go with the Bills.
Outstanding.
Here's the other gimme of the week, and I'm so happy I get to start on this one. Chicago Bears at the Seattle Seahawks, who apparently, and I didn't really follow much today, but apparently Cam Chancellor is back, and they got the whole defense. This is the home opener for Seattle. You want to talk about anger bangs? Jimmy Clausen? Oh God, they're gonna win. But, I won't pick Seattle unless I have to. This is a 21-point burger for me.
No, you're going to get no disagreement from me. Although, I want to go ahead and just stop here, and I want to just do a public service announcement for all of you Seahawks fans who might be watching this, who are excited that you're getting Cam Chancellor back. Hey, look, the phone rang. So, here's the deal. Cam's a stud football player. He's a stud football player. Guess what? He's not in football shape. As a matter of fact, he's nowhere near football shape. Be happy if he doesn't get injured. If he goes in the field and sucks and doesn't get hurt, this is a win. Your team's going to smoke the Bears because Jimmy Clausen sucks, but Cam needs about 4 or 5 weeks to get himself football ready. So don't start throwing a party just yet up there in the Great Green North. Shoot.
That's an interesting thought. Let's try to wrap it up real quick. We got Denver. I don't know how to make of this one. Denver Broncos at Detroit Lions. I think this is a Sunday night game. We've seen little flashes from the Broncos on defense. Actually, we've seen a lot of them on defense, but on offense, we still don't know what to make of them. I also don't know what to make about Detroit's defense. They're playing at Ford Field, and the Broncos are getting 3 points on this one. I'm going to take them.
Bronco defense, we agree.
Stafford.
Fist bump.
Okay.
All right, so, next up.
We got a Monday Nighter. It's actually, I would watch this. Kansas City Chiefs at Green Bay Packers. Green Bay Packers have 7 going on them, and I am not about to pick against Aaron Rodgers, especially with Alex Smith on the other side and what the way they look. No. Aaron Rodgers could be throwing to you and me and throw for about 300 and half a touchdown somehow, because we would have to split it.
Yeah, so, sure.
Rodgers, Packers.
Sure, no, I'll take that. In the battle of the 2011 draft, give me Aaron Rodgers all day long. The Packers are a better team. I love the Kansas City defense. I just don't think they have it for Aaron, and I think he's going to have himself a day. And just to go ahead and recap our pick of the San Francisco 49ers at the Arizona Cardinals, go ahead and give me what your thoughts are.
Well, it's a 6.5 points for Arizona, and I think it's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be in the 20s, and I don't know that we're going to have enough to fully pull the upset, but I also don't think we're going to lose by a full touchdown. I'm thinking 24-27 Arizona.
And until this coaching staff and this football team shows me that they can get it together on the road, I'm not picking them to win a road game for the rest of the year. Give me the Cardinals, and give me 28-21.
All right. So that's all for this week, folks.
Thanks for watching. Come back next week, and hopefully we're post-morteming a win.